Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Deathmark. So, last episode was super confusing. Alright, last episode we finally faced Mizu, and I won't lie, like, the game gave us all that we really needed to defeat her, except for her last little thing to put her to peace. Didn't make any sense. And stuff, and we really didn't get too much context into what her character was before her death, outside of like a few throwaway lines and all that. We really didn't have any clear-cut message of how to put her to peace, or then she loved Asura, and then we got an Asura amulet, and then we were supposed to figure out that we were supposed to burn this treasured object of hers. And stuff. Like, I only figured it out by just going through and randomly selecting crap until I saw the combo icon, which was stupid, but I should have wheeled through. I'm going to remember it for next time to just wheel through until I hit a combo. But like, seriously, how on earth were we supposed to piece together any of that? All that, like, I'm sorry, like, we got Hanayome, who was super easy before this, and then even said at the beginning of her thing, is like, well, you know, she actually seems to want to be a ghost. I'm sure it will be difficult to figure out some way to put her to peace and stuff if she actually wants to be an evil demon. And all that, and apparently through some means I was supposed to interpret that as she wanted her torso to be gone, because the torso was the only human part of her that was left, because she loved animals so much she wanted to be completely animal. She just forgot to take one little piece of her, right? Like, nothing about the level gave us any clue to that, I think. Ugh. Just needs her snakes to eat her titties away. I mean, one was... Oh my god, I'm sorry, the character design for her, though. One of the snakes was clearly, like, up under there, you know? All that. It was not a PG-13 snake. All that. It was just... It was weird. It was so weird. But we got... We finished her off. We made the snakes eat her titties, and she ascended to the afterlife, I guess. She was at peace, having no human part to her. All that. And then we got... Where are my items? Did we get any... Hero gave us something. I'm not sure if it's going to show up there. All that. Let's see. I was looking through this beforehand for refresher stuff. Onset of madness. Seeking... Strategy, kitchen. Nope. Okay. Was this it? Ah, here we go. Yeah, that's right. Hero gave us her final journal, I think. And there's no mention of what she learned, but... Army, manhole, underground shelter, Hero's map, and Asura. But the MH is the ones Ikawa stole from a hero of the shelter. So we're going back to the street that we first kind of had our clue in. To Miss Zoo at. And all that. The one we took eye to and all that. Where it had the manholes all over. So we're trying to get to there. Again. Anywho, let's talk to no one and go to sleep. Hey, you didn't hear anymore. Did I rest for today? Yeah, you gotta ask the couch before you could rest. Such a weird-ass chapter. Maybe, I hope this next one makes sense. I hope this next one has more plot. It's been nearly a day since we found Mary. We're like a boat to drift on the ocean without a compass to guide us. Who knows where the currents will take us? Will we find salvation at the end? Hey, Mr. Sheeran. Oh god, I don't remember her voice. I don't remember her voice. Looks like we wasted a whole day. Is it going to be like this every day? If you're done checking in here, why don't we take a look outside? Mary said unnecessary contact with outsiders could speed up the Mark's curse, and if I lose any more of my memories, I'm not sure I'll be able to function. For the past 10 days, the only other person I've spoken to is the convenience store clerk. That explains why we've only had TV dinners and snack food to eat. But sitting and waiting isn't going to accomplish anything. I'd rather not wind up forgetting my own name like you. Not that I completely believe this curse thing is real. Those eyes, though, she raises her voice to hide how it shakes. She's still stubbornly sticking to her denial of the existence of spirits in the mark. But I know she's already accepted it. After all, she went through it herself last night. Ghosts and curses don't exist. Why'd this have to happen to me? You're fine. Hiro startled at the sudden knock. Why are you still wearing this outfit? Or wait, was that actually your clothes? Yeah, that was actually her clothes. Never mind. I was there in the middle of the night. I don't need Mary to know it's a mark bearer. Boy, weirdos show up at this time of night. Sorry to impose on you so late. Oh, ha! Oh my goodness, you even have a pop of color to you. We just get all the lab coats today. A tall, thin man walks in. His skin is as white as a sheet, and dark circles nearly swallow his eyes. While your appearance reminds me of someone, I would be very remiss not to use that voice. It's almost like a dead person stands before us. You're Sheeran and Hiru, right? I heard about you and the mark from Yasuka before I came here. Something about Miss Zhu, too. Sounds like you had a rough night. He seems to know Yasuka. Maybe she's following through her promise and sent him here to help us. Well, let's get introductions done. I'm Shuji Damon. I think you can guess my occupation. Doctor! Lab scientist? Probably doctors, that's it, right? Wearing this thing means I don't have to explain, thank goodness. He gestures to the stethoscope around his neck. What kind of business brings a doctor like you here? Damon's eyes flicker over at the suspicion in Hiro's tone. No need to be so defensive. I have the cursed scar, same as you. The mark. He unbuttons his shirt to reveal a familiar mark on the left side of his chest. It just I'm guessing that's your face. It just suddenly appeared one day. Though to be honest, I never thought it happened to me. Maybe it's punishment for being stupidly curious about it. Curious? Did you know about the mark before Yasuka told you about it? Yeah, that's right. There's mention of a strange scar in my grandpa's records as a military physician. Military, you say? Military, you say? Well, I happen to know about a certain war that might have brought upon a wave of demonic horror. I did some personal research. A military physician's records would mean they'd be... military physician's records means they'd be from the Second World War, more than 50 years ago. But that doesn't add up. Rumors of the mark only started about a month ago now. If it was mentioned in those records, the rumors would be much older. There's a reason for that. Patients with symptoms were kept in a secret army laboratory. After the war, all top-secret documents related to the lab were burned, except the clinical records I found. Ooh, so wonderful. Look at you go, man. A secret lab, huh? It's kind of hard to believe. Dr. Damon, you don't mean to say the mark was used as some sort of biological weapon? Every country had at least one or two soldiers who were divinely possessed. People only call on gods when they're in trouble. It was the end of the war, and they were backed in a corner. Huh, how unscientific. Don't you think so, Mr. Sheeran? True, it kinda is. We can't deny it's possible. I don't know yet. It's possible. What? Are you serious? You haven't seen what I've seen. You've only seen part of what I've seen. I can see why Yasuka gave you her stamp of approval. The way you consider every possibility is indeed admirable. That open-mindedness must allow you to face the supernatural. However, it's hard to picture the mark being used as a weapon. It seems the 13th Army Engineering Lab was developing something. It was called the Cannon Soldier. Cannon Soldier? That makes me think of the... The Bodhisattva cannon? I don't... 50 years ago, and the Buddha statues. It can't be. Is that not the first time we've seen that word? Dr. Damon, where is this lab? I mean, I figure the Buddha statues, right? But, I don't know. Unfortunately, I have no idea. Sorry. The documents my grandfather kept don't give any details about it. I see. Hey, Mr. Sheeran. The 13th Army Engineering Lab. It's the shelter Zukawa went to. She pulls out her old map. I wanted to keep it a secret, but I'd rather not die from this mark. I'll tell you. This shows the entrances to the 13th Army Engineering Lab. Whoa, are you serious? I'm like totally blown away right now. In his excitement, he starts coughing. My apologies. Where did you get that, hero? My grandfather passed 6 months ago. We were sorting his belongings. Isn't the idea of a secret lab just fascinating? So I thought I'd look into it. And then Miss Zukawa stole it. I accidentally let it slip to her. She loves strange experiments like that, so it's probably stuck with her. I thought as much, though. Whatever turned her into a monster is down in that secret lab. That's a pretty unscientific line of reasoning. Using the occult to turn yourself into a monster is utter nonsense. But if there's a scientific method behind it, I'll have to consider it. I suppose that's just how she is. Was your grandfather involved with the lab in some way, Hiro? Could have been. All I know is that he was an engineer with the rank of a captain. Wait, hold on. You're both grandchildren of people involved with the engineering lab, and now you both have the mark. Yes, that would be correct. That and our lab coats are probably all Hiro and I have in common. From what we understand, people with the mark appeared in the secret lab 50 years ago. There might be something there that'll help us find the truth behind the curse. That's also the origin of the cannon soldier. A name that reminds me of a statue. Traces of Mizu in the shelter. It might all be connected to the Buddha statues that were stolen from 8 Shrine. Dr. Damon gave us a lot of info. We'll have to thank Yasuka for introducing him to us. The fates are indeed mysterious. Dr. Damon, will you help us? Yes, of course. Just don't expect anything physical. As you can see, I am terribly ill. Are you sick? You don't look so well. Yes, something like that. I don't practice what I preach, haha. His dry laugh sounds like he's deflecting. He's abnormally thin for a man his age. It's possible that he's gravely ill. So we're heading to the shelter? About that. We were stopped from going further by a locked door. That strange old man was there too. I doubt he'll cooperate with us though. It will be difficult to break in from there. Where did you enter the shelter? A manhole on Kei Miyamachi North Road? I see. She opens the map and studies it. You're right, an entrance is there. But there seems to be one other one. It's at Imno South Alley. Ugh. Have you tried going there? No, not yet. Then let's go there. Hopefully we can get in. New info is added to the spirit file. Rumors of the cannon soldier. So that's our next ghosty ghost. Alright, let's look at it. And who do I want to be on my team? Alright, cannon soldier. We still have a lot to go, though. Rumors of the cannon soldier. Yasuka sent a new mark bearer, Damon, to the mansion. He talks about a mysterious being called the cannon soldier. He learned about from clinical records during World War II. Those documents also mention a scar similar to the mark. Everyone who had it worked on a specific army research facility. They were developing the cannon soldier there at the end of the war. I don't really know what the cannon soldier is, but if everyone involved in the research got the mark, then I can't help but think they were trying to make a spirit into a weapon. But why would Damon, grandson of a researcher, and Hiro, granddaughter of a lab engineer, suddenly get the mark now? Did the soldier's curse spread to the descendants or something? And then there's the 13th Engineering Lab. Hiro agrees to tell us more about it. Her old map is that of the lab. The same underground shelter we broke into earlier. The key to Sikawa's transformation and the stolen statues is likely there. So we'll have to go back again. The map shows another entrance on New South Alley. Let's try looking around there this time. Yasuka sent new Mark Bearer Damon to the mansion. Yeah, wait, no. I'm just rereading things. Okay, so going out on a limb here, but I'm going to say that the soldier may have been, like, spiritually sealed in the shelter or something, and maybe Mitsu breaking in with the Buddha statues and all that released it, and that's why things have been going weird lately. Alright. Oh, wow, wait. Huh. Are people going to start coming back, or is our Mark Bearer list going to get longer? Because our spirit file still has quite a few spaces to go, but our Mark Bearer list is super long already. Alright. Let's see. Oh yeah, who do I want to be my partner? Actually, let me look at Damon's name. Decided to become a doctor because of his army physician grandfather. He currently works at a clinic in each city. His reputation suffers due to his dry bedside manner. He's very skilled. Rumors say his health is failing too. Male, doctor, whatever. Okay. I'm wondering if he is... Maybe he's afraid of getting shots or something. Maybe that's why he's like, I don't practice what I preach. Alright, Mary isn't here anymore. Wrong thing. Okay. I guess we leave? We go to South Alley. Oh wait, did I even pick anybody? Oh well, let's see who the default is. I'm gonna guess Hiru. Which makes sense, she has the map and everything. We reach New South Alley. Like the North Road, it's silent and empty. The map doesn't specify the location of the entrance, just that it's here. We'll have to search for it. Indeed, we must. Could it be that? That. I'm going to guess it is the weird manhole over there, but I want to look at everything else first. There are traces of the name of store up by the roof. It looks like it's closed now. Even though this is a residential area, the street is completely deserted. Nothing spooky hiding in the shadows. Nope, okay. There's a manhole. Unlike Kei-Miyamachi, this road only has one. I'm sure this is the place. The manhole lid has a place to grip it, just like the one at Kei-Miyamachi. This has to be it. Still, this is strange. Why doesn't the public have any idea about this underground shelter? You'd think the sewer department would at least... How the hell should I know? It was probably hushed up so those involved didn't get in any trouble. They'd supposedly perform some terrible experiments in there after all. Does she sound kind of excited? I bet the terrible experiments fascinate her. When I lift the lid, a musty smell greets me. Ugh, this smells familiar. Like the other entrance, this hole goes deep. Thankfully, there's a ladder here too. Alright, time to go down. Go ahead, Mr. Sheeran. Why am I always going first with these ladies? I mean, I guess if somebody's going to die first, it should be me. I should be all shiverish and crap, but... I mean, I'm in the perfect position for all the upskirts. Hiro and I descend into the dark world hidden beneath each city. What awaits us down here in the darkness? Will we find the truth we're seeking? Or a hell smeared with blood? Ganon soldier. Well, there are, skeletons stabbed into the walls there, so... Gonna go with the smeared with blood option, bud. Okay, but what the fuck is that? The sight that greets us at the bottom and is the same as what we saw at Kei-Miyamachi. The looming concrete walls and the suffocating stagnant air. We weren't wrong to assume that the two places are connected. So this is the engineering lab. It's even more dreary than I expected. Wait, do you hear a song? Yeah, it's kind of blaring in my ear. Did you not notice that earlier? If it's not some kind of prank that maybe the spirits of the soldiers are wandering around and singing. You have no proof of that. It's entirely unscientific. Shut up about all that crap. Sorry. Still, it's a little unsettling to hear an army sung all the way down here. It's gotta be a supernatural phenomenon. Phenomenon. Do 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 do. Phenomenon. Do 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 do. Phenomenon. Do 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 do. What the hell is that? It looks like a bloodstain. It's a bloodstain. Look at the bloodstain. There's an area within the stain that is lighter color than the rest. I guess feel it. I run my fingers over and realize that something is stuck in the floor. I keep scratching at it until it starts to crease, and I manage to pull it up from the floor. Found a worn-out talisman. Yay! When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Got some soul power. Worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Beautiful. Okay. I am going to make an attempt to go back. Okay, good. There's a door there. That's interesting. There are a lot of fucking bloodstains around here. You were right to bet on smeared with blood, man. There's pitch black stains. Is this blood? What? Impossible! This much blood would be... But doesn't that other thing bother you too? I'm not an idiot. Of course I'd notice. That spot without any stain. It looks like something was posted... Oh no, it looks like something was posted here. There is clearly a defined clean space on the wall, as if something had been there. It looks like it avoided being sprayed with blood because something was originally posted here. Poster or bulletin, something like that. Well, it's illegible now. I can still feel it though. The stains seem to be old blood. Crackles and breaks off into flakes when I run my fingers over it. Gross. I open my eyes wide and stare at the white space that might have been the poster. I only end up drying out my eyes. Stared at it too hard, and I have 0 tools. Okay. It's a thick iron door. Keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had a key. Unfortunately, I don't. So, onward to more bloodstains and creepy singing. Oh my god. Lots more bloodstains and creepy singing. It looks really dark down there, guys. And there's another posted thing. Pitch black stains, feel it. Stains seem to be old blood. Crackers can break off into flakes. I run my fingers over it. I have my eyes wide and stare at the white space that may have been a poster. I'll end up drying out my eyes. Why were there multiple posters? Trail of blood leads to the ladder at the entrance. Was someone trying to escape? Clearly! And we're going towards whatever the fuck it was. Alright, move forward. Oh, joy. We totally can't get lost in this mess. There is no room for error here. Fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. Something flows swiftly down the pipes. That's our cue to go that direction. Hi! Okay, glad I made your day. So we probably go right now, right? Oh. At least this area doesn't have the bloodstains. Oh god, I missed out on that light back there. There was a light that I probably looked at. Oh yay, big bloodstain. The dried blood has blackened on the floor. It's quite a lot. Whoever left it probably died. What's that? I peek into the wireway and see something floating. I reach for it as I hold onto the edge. Somehow I managed to grab it. Lucky you didn't get pulled in, sucker. Found worn out talisman. I pick it up, the warmth flows through me and get blinded in the eyes. I get some soul power. Is it right again? At least it goes to a dead end with the right here. Oh my god, we are clearly going to get, like, trapped in some murder rooms here. I don't like this. I don't like this at all, man. Anything to see from this direction? Are there more blood? God, I hate this song! A dead end. Yeah? Does look like there's only a wall ahead, but... a breeze? I feel a draft coming from in front of us. But... there is a wall. All that's there is a wall. Is it a fake wall? You're a fake wall, aren't you? You're a liar. Why am I feeling a draft then? Wait. Is that something at the base? But I can't click anything. Maybe I need somebody else to see it. Okay. Then I guess we go left. Just continue down the path towards more blood. More blood! Wouldn't you know it? Pitch black stage. I'm probably going to flake off. Yep. Okay, nothing else new there. Oh, we went inside the door. Goody! The air in this room is musty. At first glance, I'd say it's a part of a medical facility. This is an operating room. And the smell. Oh, thought so. There it is. Oh, thought so. There it is. Shine the light over there for a second. Ugh. I shine the flashlight as directed, and I find a corpse. Hero crouches down and begins to study it. Usually Hero would be terrified, but at least for now she's fine. Very scientific, very clinical. So you're fine with stuff like that. What? We all have organs and bones inside us, don't we? Only an idiot would be scared of them. Hero skillfully examines the body. When they're done, they stand up again. To be blunt, the corpse is odd. What really draws the eyes is that the cervical vertebrae has been severed. But the cut isn't normal. It's like it's notched. The only thing I can think of is that it was cut with a non-surgical tool. I have no idea why anyone would do something that cruel, though. In any case, it's clear that the head was purposely severed. Much like a Buddha statue, you would say. Head was severed with a tool, huh? The corpse is too old to tell everything. There should be a clue nearby. It'd be best to search the room. Yeah, good idea. No info is at his spirit bow. In the lab! We good? Hi, corpse. I'm not here to mess with you, man. I'm just here to help solve what went wrong here. It looks like it's been a number of years since this person died. The dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. The cut by the neck is jagged. It must have been cut with some kind of tool. A tool of some unknown origins. Okay. What's in random safe number 1? Nothing's inside of the metal cabinet. Random safe number 2 has nothing as well. Okay. Rusted filing cabinet. Look at it! It's a well-built metal cabinet. Whatever's inside should be intact. Open it! When I open the door, cloud dust flies up and blocks my vision. A notebook with the black cover is left inside. Good! Experimental unit correspondence code. Experimental unit correspondence code. Seems to be a document about cryptograms. Inside it says... Canon. Weapons code name. Blah dash blah blah blah. Alright, wait. Dot 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 dash. I'm gonna take a picture of this shit, because watch that actually be the code name and not any kind of missing thing. I am remembering you. Actually, it'll probably be in my notes, but still, I want to be safe. So, dot 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 dash dot dot dash dash. Heavily Buddha. Project code name. Okay, you'll get a picture as well, because, again, I do not fucking trust them not to try and fuck me over right here. Alright. Okay, project name dot dash dot dash dash dot dash dash dot. Okay. So, human's head used as materials. Oh my god, you are just taking up all of the fucking camera room, huh? So dash, dot, dash, dot, dot, dash. It looks like Wavin code. It's similar to Morse. Fantastic. Am I going to have to tap it out somewhere? Okay, what do we get here? It's a cabinet with a glass door. Looks like there's something in it. Look at it some more. Looks like there's something in it. Really, you don't say. How about you feel it? I open it and search inside. I find a notebook titled research records and a small gun. Wait, do I have 2 guns now? Huh. The notes have deteriorated, but I can just make out what they say. 70th next experiment. Asura statue. Cone. Male body and female head. Success. Then, natural phenomenon. Spirit frequent. Hard. Continue experiments. What? That's all it says. Got research records too, and palm pistol. Notes on the experiment, huh? You better give it a read. Yeah. I think that would be the smart thing to do. Yeah, expand file. Alright. In the lab, the research. Did I get this? Yeah. Right? Engineering. I think we did this. Old map, yeah. Okay. The research lab looks more like an operating room. The state it's in suggests inhumane experiments took place here. I'd really like to leave this place, but we need to thoroughly check for any documents or tools left behind. Hatred clogs the air here, making it more dangerous than any of the other places we've been. Joy! We could be attacked at any time. We must be prepared. Well, at least I have a gun now. Because as we all know, guns are for spirits. It doesn't do much harm, but, you know, it makes me feel better. I don't like. Okay, let's see what we can look at with this. Okay, so it did give us our thing, so I can just delete that. Okay. Key item, 70th next experiment at search Yukon. Male body, female head. Success. Natural phenomenon. Is that just supposed to be unnatural, or... I've never heard that particular turn of phrase on natural, so natural. Google, tell me what this means. Okay, how about natural definition? I'm just seeing supernatural. Oh. It's probably, yeah. Okay, I see the dots now, so it's supposed to be supernatural phenomenon. Okay. Supernatural phenomenon. Spirit, frequent, hard, continue experiments. What could the spirit be frequently doing that is hard? Alright. I guess we have all that we could ever possibly want out of here, so we should turn around and go and face whatever lies out there. Okay, you. You're my way out, right? Okay, so I turned right here, so the left will be my way out over here. Let's see what going forward would have gotten us to. Oh, and our door. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had a key. Great. Fantastic. So I don't have to worry about you just yet. Okay, and then I will go right one more time. And something's happening. When I step in view of the iron door that appears before me, the air clearly shifts. Goosebumps rise. A presence is approaching. No! And why is it beeping? There is an incessant beeping, like from a telegraph. Oh god. Oh god, what do I do? Keep going, right? I should get out of here if it's approaching me, right? Keep going. I shrug and keep moving forward. I'm gonna die. Oh no, yep, it's a live or die. Okay, gimme. The beeping becomes gradually louder, almost as if it's trying to tell me something. Oh shit, dot dot dash. Oh shit, 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 shit. Dash, dot, dash, dot, dot, dot. Okay, wait. I have these. Okay, dash, dot. Human heads used as materials. Oh, it's something soul. It was about the soul, right? The soul is approaching? Sequence, dash, dot, dash, dot, dot, dash. It just keeps repeating this code. What in the world does it mean? It means a soul. Soul, soul, soul. Is this cheating because I'm not remembering it? Ugh. Come on now. I hear a quiet voice. Point to your soul. Point to my soul? Point to my chest? Point to my heart. Right? Heart? Wrong! Wrong! Definitely wrong! Where's my soul at, yo? The darkness tightens around my throat like a noose. Without oxygen, my brain instantly shuts down. Rude. Very rude. Game over. You lost. The darkness killed you. Okay, decide again. Later, step in the rear and door appeared behind me. It clearly shifts. Goosebumps rise. Predator approaching. There's some beeping, like from a telegraph. Keep going. We're not gonna let this darkness beat us. Oh, shit. Okay, that's what it is. Soul. Human heads use as materials, so our soul is on our head. Great. Yep, I see it. Yep, that's my soul. Hey, look, let me keep my soul power a bit. It drains so fast. I hear a quiet voice. Point to your soul. And my soul is apparently in my head. Point to your head. Point to your head. Safe. Fantastic. The beeping suddenly stops. Zip. Whew. Hero seems terrified. Hey, Hero, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, obviously. Huh, she's acting different than usual. You're not getting forgetful, are you, He? Let's go, I think it's fine now. Or you just freaked out? Huh, understood, yeah. Catch you, man. Open the door and went inside. It's set up the same way as the operating room. This place may have been used for the same experiments. There might be records left behind. Let's look. Oh, look, an our corpse. Fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck you! Fuck you! That shit ain't funny. Why am I yelling at myself? Okay, I'm gonna wire mesh door and peek inside if I don't see anything. I'm going to close the door and see a paper stuck to the backside. Talisman? Yay, talisman. You're my only friend. Oh, give me that warmth. One talisman comes silently in my hand. Fuck that. Okay, what's in here, you, and you? Try you first. It's a metal cabinet. Look at it. Some of the doors are open, but most are locked tight. You have to have something on you, because the other one didn't. I searched the ones that are open. I find a notebook titled Research Records, and an army short swords, and I have a gun and a short sword. The letters in the notebook have faded, but I can still read it. The experiment miraculously succeed. This divine protection. The, I'm guessing, Asura statue, donated from Ed Sheeran, created by line statue makers. Using chisel, donated by same family, Severhead. Tool together becomes the key. Finally, our dearest wish. There's nothing else written. I'm guessing chisel might be what left the marks on that previous neck. Got research record 1 and projectile short sword. Wait, what? Do I throw the sword? A chisel? Like for sculpting? Yeah, most likely. And I think I might know where to find one. Impossible. How could they do something like that? That's just impossible. Yeah, well, here we are. Cabinet? Look at it. Looks like something's in it. Good. Let's feel around in there. I open and search around. I find bells attached to a handle and a notebook with a black cover. It's titled Disposal Vat Management Record. I flip the cover open. Dispose 200, super dimension. Suddenly, iron door, half spiritualized? Hypothesis, focused mystical forces, needs sacred object to erase. Safety valve release code diamond? There's nothing else written. Got Kagura Suzu bells. Disposal vat management record. What in the world are these notes going on about? Disposal, have spiritualization? I don't understand half of these words. Perhaps, since they are trying to bring a spirit out to be a weapon, maybe they're thinning the border between, like Stranger Things, you know, they're thinning the border between worlds, and maybe doors get half ghosty, and like transparent and shit, and the only way to pass through is by waving off the spiritualization with bells? I think that's what it's saying. Plus, those bells I found don't fit this place at all. I close the notebook and put it in my bag. Just then, something tangles around my hand. Fuck that. Huh? It's a thin thread. It seems to be human hair, like at the other thing. It glitters pale gold in the light. What? Wait, the mark starts sucking at my blood. What? I ignore it and instead stare at the shining hair, as if being pulled in. It's odd, but I get the real feeling that this moment, no, it's here, this place, I've been here before. Wait, what? No, not yet! Mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn, yours until death closes in. Don't start counting down on me now! Mumble, mumble, mumble. Someone mumbles right next to me. Wait, that's not someone else, that's my own voice. As I thought, it's here. The words pour out from deep inside. I have absolutely no knowledge or control over them. Memories that aren't mine, words and feelings I couldn't possibly know are falling out from my lips. Check the disposal vat. It must be behind that wall. Felt weird when standing in front of that wall. Huh? Wait! Mr. Ed, what are you talking about? The instant hero speaks, the voice stops. It's nothing. I just remembered something important. I shouldn't remember shit, girl. You sure you're okay? You were mumbling some strange things. I'm fine, really. Just spaced out for a bit. For better or worse, Hero didn't clearly hear what I was saying. So, though, that voice. Could it be that my old self, the one I lost along with my memories, was talking to me? So that's what's been talking to us the whole time. The feeling I got when I saw that golden hair. Maybe that's what triggered it. I haven't heard that other guiding voice for a while now. Guess all I can do is rely on my old self. Dispose of that beyond the wall. The voice said to find that. New info is added to Spirit File in lab number 1. And last but not least, you. It looks like it's been a number of years since the person died. Dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. The cut by the neck is jagged. It must have been cut with some kind of tool. Alright, let us... Let's look over our crap again, huh? Alright, in lab number 1, we find documents and a Kagura Suzu bell in the cabinet. The files say something odd. Spiritualize the door. Released with sacred object. The Kagura Suzu... Yeah, the Kagura bell is probably considered one. We also learned the safety valve release password is diamond. I'm bothered by a thin blonde hair found between the pages. The moment I wonder if a foreigner was here. We only know one other person with blonde hair. I hear a voice saying, "Try to dispose of that." What the? It's not the usual whisper in my ear. It's my own voice. I have no control over my mouth as it moves on its own. Are the fragments of my memory causing this? It keeps going. It's probably behind that wall. So weird. It's like I have some special power. I don't like this. Small palm-sized gun developed by the Army for self-defense. A number of unsolved issues, such as only holding one bullet, and its unreliability caused its development to be cancelled. Fantastic. Unreliable. Sora statue donated from each side, created by some line. Statue makers used... Oh, maybe that's the company. Using chisel, donated by same family. Sever head... I'm guessing with tool. Put together, maybe? Becomes the key to our dearest wish. In short sword prototype weapon developed by the Army in the shelter. A spring is installed in the hilt, but it's so flimsy that it's destroyed after one use, so it was never officially adopted. A bell used in ancient Shinto dance rituals. It has 3 sets of small bells, 7, 5, and 3. Also called a Miko bell. It's meant to be used by shrine maidens. Okay, Susie, you might... I mean, not Susie, sorry, Hiro, you might be kept along. If I need a shrine maiden. Dispose, 200, super dimensioned, or half spiritualized. Need sacred object to erase. So I'm gonna need... Oh, it's the wall. It's the wall that's weird. I have to shake the bell at it, don't I? So I'm guessing that putting a female head on the male body might be something with the key. And I'm guessing that weirdness is what brought about our whole spirit mess down here. Okay. Outside. Keep strong. Keep strong, guys. Keep strong. There was blood here, wasn't there? Wrong. Maybe it was the next intersection. There was definitely blood at one of these intersections. Okay, there is blood. Never did I think I would be so relieved by the sight of blood. Okay, not that one. I'm thinking right. I'm thinking it was this one. We go north at the intersection, and my dogs are freaking out. Give me one sec. Okie dokie. We got to the intersection, and haha, yeah, we see a door now. Outline of the door is flickering faintly in the wall ahead of us. Hey, look at that. What? What? Impossible. Is it our ghost thing? You can't see it? See what? Looks like Hiro can't see the door. Mumble mumble, that's the spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words that I don't recognize all on its own. Oppose the spiritual with the spiritual. If you touch it with a tool that honors the gods... Okay, the flow of words out of my mouth stops. Touch it with a tool that honors the gods, huh? New info was added to the spirit file. Flickering half spirit door. Fantastic! Alright. We look at the door. It's hard to make it out clearly. Is this, what half spiritualization is? Alright. I touch the door, but it just feels like a wall. Seems the door has no substance. Unless I use... the bell. I take out the bell. Is it just touching it okay? No, have to. Oh wow, we're actually like conversing with ourselves. Strange words spill from my lips again. It's the priestess's tool. If man displays spiritual power, it'll be destroyed, so touch it silently. All I have is questions, but I've no choice but to trust the other me. I touch the bells to the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. Yay! Makes sense that the door physically appears. So, Hiro, if this is necessary, you're probably going to have to come along to whatever our final battle with this spirit will be. Because if it's a priestess's tool and I need you waving this around, you're the only chick I know at the moment. What just happened? What did you do, huh? It just felt like it was the right thing to do. Totally didn't hear me talking to myself, but I stare at the door. I sense an alarming presence. Joy, according to my own voice, if I can call it that. The disposal vat is beyond the store. Maybe I should take a look at my notes again before we go in there. I found some documents about it in the room with the operating table. Might be good to look through those. Yeah, it seems like very great idea. Let's be careful. That place is giving me a bad feeling. Alright. We look. We see. Okay. Okay, Canon weapon code name. Okay, Buddha project code name. Dot dash dot dash dash dot dash dash dot. And of course we already know soul. Oh. Alright, research records 2. 70th next experiment, Sir statue, male body, female head, supernatural phenomena, frequent, hard, continue experiments. Don't care about you. Okay, I don't think we need to worry about you. Disposal vat, management records. Dispose 200. Super dimension. Iron door. House spiritualized. I'm gonna take a picture of you, just in case. Okay, hypothesize mystical forces. Need sacred object to erase. We already did that. The only thing that we have to remember is the safety valve release code is diamond. We can remember this, right? Simple. Diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Do not let me fuck this up. Oh, darn, went inside. I push open the iron door and inside, Buddha! Buddha head! Buddha heads everywhere! What is this place, yeah? It's, pretty sure where all the Buddha statues are. On the other side of the door is a large empty area, reminiscent of a vault. Is this the disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. I expected something a bit more sewery and vatish. Oh, something's on the ground. A katana. Got a rusted army sword. I take what Hiro picked up. I shine the flashlight around the area. Are these heads of Buddha statues? It doesn't seem like they are being stored. Is this some kind of garbage dump? Just then. That didn't sound great, huh? Did the lights go on? Sound echoes off something heavy moving. Suddenly the room is lit with the pale light. Well, what was that noise? Let's get out of here for now. I tried to open the door to get out, but... What? It's locked. What? We've been locked in? What? Oh no. Ah, no. Guess what? I know the answer. Diamond. It's diamond. A cutting coldness invades and envelops my feet. My head snaps up and I see water pouring into the room like a giant waterfall. Water? It's ice cold. A polar bear swim is not something I ever wanted to do. Quickly rises to our knees. Can't even feel my feet anymore. Well, water underground? Hurry and open the door. We'll get hypothermia. Yeah, we will. Live or die or drown. You know, your choice. I have to remember what was written in those documents about the disposal vat. All I see near me are the Buddha statues' heads. Great. Is what I do. Touch. Oh, hey. One of them has a diamond on its head. Perfect. We touch the head. I touch the diamond, or head. There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement. Then the flowing water suddenly starts sweeping in one direction, down into a drain. Whoa! Ah! Survived! But did we get swept away with the water? 'Tis the question. I open my eyes. All I see is darkness. Ugh. I quickly lift my head and rub my eyes. My vision slowly comes back. Joy! We got swept into the unknown! Hiro? This is an intersection in the underground shelter. Looks like we were drained out with the water and flushed down a pipe. We were lucky. I very nearly breathed a sigh of relief, but then I remember Hiro! That's right, where's Hiro? No need to be so worried. Huh? Oh, you! So it's you! It's been a while, you sneaky intruder! Ah, it's the old man I met in the passageway beneath Manhole Street. I tried to ask him about Hero, but... my jaw is nearly locked and my voice is gone. Don't try to talk just yet. The water here comes straight from Tea Mountain Range, so it's deadly cold. You were submerged in it for near an hour, so you should be slurring your words for a while. Relax, relax. Your friend's fine. So, you got somewhere to go back to? Ugh. I nod as I groan. The old man's face brightens like the sun. Well, that's great. Not that I'm demanding a reward saving you or anything. But I am pretty darn hungry. The man eyes me, smiles sharp. Back to Cujo Mansion. You'll have a delicious meal and we can all relax for a second as we're out of danger. Unless the world starts looping. Me in the car, and even though it's the wrong season for it, I turn the heat on full blast. We dry off with towels and the like, but it doesn't stop our shivering for a long time. While this is going on, the old man... Phew! It's hot! Open a window, or, he's blatantly fanning himself in front of us. Okay, yes, in a way we owe him our lives, but even so, he's being a pain. Hang in there a little while longer. Here's shudders. We're about to freeze, you know. It was an honest question, and it probably sucks for him, but we still keep the car like a sauna. After driving like that for a while, our teeth finally stop chattering. The man's name is Banshee Ito. That's how he introduced himself. I love the name, but that obviously isn't his real name. As he sits next to me, Banshee gives off a savory smell, like freshly baked bread. Kinda cheers me up. I admire your perfume choices, buddy. Or at least it does for a few moments until I realize it's the stench of dried filth. What the fuck kind of bread are you smelling, man? So, Banshee, what were you doing in a place like that? Banshee remains silent. Are you listening to me? Don't feel up to talking yet. I'll tell you in exchange for food. Indeed. I shouldn't be surprised. Life's rough. Wait, that should be my question. What were you two doing down there? It's a long story. I'll summarize everything we know about the spirits and the mark until I catch up to when we met him in the underground shelter. So that's how it is, huh? He nods vigorously to himself. Do you really understand any of that? Hero's doubts are... Oh, wait. Do you really understand any of that? Hero's doubts are reasonable, but Banshee waves a hand dismissively. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? Terrible grudge is mucking up that underground shelter. And you guys are wrapped up in it now, huh? His story suddenly sounds fishy. A grudge? Banshee, do you know what happened down there? So I'm not talking about that yet. I was born into a noble family, so I've always had the ability to see things others can't. I stake my name, Banshee, on it, so you can trust me. There's a terrible grudge swirling there, and you've gotten swept up in it. He's got nothing to base his claims on, but I get the feeling he's on the right track. In that case, oh noble Lord Banshee, would you tell us, how do we overcome that whirlpool? Banshee replies with a magnanimous flourish. That should be obvious. Whirlpools always have a center. You gotta find that. Center, huh? This swirling grudge and the spirit thing, is that what you called it? The birth of the spirit, the heart of the curse. Something like that should be left within, that there swirling grudge. If you look for that, then I'm sure. He trails off. He gazes at the dark road, his mouth hanging open. It's like he's run out of batteries. Then what? What will happen? The black sky simply goes on forever before Banshee's eyes. We good? No crashing? We alive? We alive! that reminds me, Sheeran. Banshee calls out as soon as we enter the garage. Take this. It's just a little symbol of our friendship. Got underground shelter key. Fabulous. I can use this. Is this a key for the underground shelter? Uh-huh. Found it when I was popping in and out of that place. I held on to it, but I'll lend it to you for now, Sharon. He just picked it up. Why is he acting like it's a favor? But I have no reason to refuse him. Thanks, I'll borrow it. Damon walks up to us.
Hey, you came back safely. Were you able to learn anything?
Hero butts in before I can speak. Well, wait just a minute. Don't tell me. You aren't going to believe that old man's story, are you? He's fishy. Wow, that's rude. If you want my opinion, a slutty punk like you, snotty, I was saying snotty, don't get offended, like you should be trusted even less. Of course, Sheeran, you believe me, right? Of course. No offense, Hero, I'm gonna need you later, but that's a good pal Sheeran for you. Good friends. Hey now, you feeling okay in the head? Yes, I got it. It's all under control. Anyway, changing the subject. Good grief, can we just move on from talking about this? Banshee, you're hungry, right? The dining room should have something. Woo! Food! Banshee bolts out of the garage and vanishes into the mansion. David gives me an exasperated look.
Sheeran, it seems you've got another troublemaker on your hands.
Indeed. To appease the starving Banshee, I offer him some cup of noodles and sweet buns, which he greatly appreciates according to my ear. The epitome of hunger, he greedily begins scarfing it down like a starving dog. Okay, that was enough for 10 people. He devours all of it, and I'm reminded of a high-power vacuum cleaner.
Excellent!
Alright. I haven't been this full in forever. Good for you. Now answer our questions. What were you doing down there? Well, that's an easy one. 'Cause it's my home. What? Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. It's not too shabby a place. Keeps me out of rain and no damn brats messing with me. Though it gets mighty cold in the winter. I don't know how to respond to that. Hero and Damon seem to be the same. It was a paradise for me because no one knows about it. Until weirdos showed up 6 months ago. Some woman doused in perfume. It was winter and I don't like stirring up trouble, so I just stayed away. That must have been Sukawa. I nod. That was my thoughts as well. Yeah, that was a month ago. Figured she must have up and left, so I went back. But now there's something stranger. Which was... damn walking Buddha statue. I know I'm pretty out there, but even I was shocked by that. Sorry. I even got this weird scar. Banshee removes the scarf, revealing the mark on his neck. Well, welcome to the club.
You may not believe this, but that statue gave you that scar.
I figured. It was a cannon soldier, after all. You know about that.
The cannon soldier. How do you know that name?
Some document I saw had it. It was an old plan to make a Buddha statue move with supernatural powers. Heavenly Buddha Project weapon. Are you nuts? Spirit powers making something move? That's insane.
Now, Hiru, calm down. So, those documents that you found, are they still around?
Nope, I burnt them for warmth. Jesus Christ, Banshee. A delicious roast potato, too. How could you? Maybe take your own advice, Dr. David. Our measure of common sense seems to be very different than this strange old man's. It's fine. My noggin works different from most people's. I got it all memorized, photographic like. As you say, just tell us. We need to know about the project.
The Heavenly Buddha Project was the pet project of some general at the end of the war. So they built that shelter for it. Ta-da! 13th Army Engineering Lab. To make the cannon soldier thing, they did tests on Buddha statues. They were brought from shrine or somewhere. From some shrine. That must be Ed Sheeran. Did a bunch of stuff to infuse statues with spiritual powers. There was a monk from Tea Mountain, spiritual treasures from all over. Nobody thought anything actually come from it. Project was just an excuse to keep the fanatical general busy. At least it was supposed to be. But one day the statue started moving. Went berserk throughout the lab and went crazy on a ton of people. Bloodstains and old corpses in the shelter are proudly victims. Some people survived, but they have red bite-like marks on them. They're like us. The thing went to wreck the place and then it stopped. Never moved again. No one knows what even triggered it.
Interesting.
That's about everything he said.
Hero, you okay?
Damon, you and Damon are white as a sheet.
I probably am too. Alright, so we don't even know what sets it off.
It's a hard story to believe, but he has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth.
What? Are you kidding me? A statue going around killing people and cursing them? That's impossible.
Then how do you explain the mark on his neck? Logic would dictate that the moving statue he saw was the cannon soldier.
Why is it moving again? What did Mizzou do? Ugh.
The dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years. That might be the cause of mine and Hiru's marks.
What if you flipped that, though? First, your grandpa's got the mark from the cannon soldier. When the soldier stopped moving, their marks disappeared. But when it started up again, you got them because you're their descendants.
If that's true, then the children inherited their parents' fate.
Interesting. Yeah, can't seem to muster up any kind of counter-argument. I think she's in shock.
I want to ask you something, old man.
You say cannon soldiers stopped moving 50 years ago, but why?
Yeah, I think it was some spiritual person used a thingamajig to do something.
So you have no idea. It's the most important part. Try to remember.
It's not that easy, son. Mark might have made me forget.
Taking his age into account, it's more likely it just completely slipped his mind.
Seems we must defeat the cannon soldier to be free of our marks. We'll have to figure it out on our own. He can't be of more hope. You seem a pro at this, Sheeran. We'll be relying on you.
I don't have any spiritual powers or anything.
But you've already faced down 4 different spirits, haven't you? A normal person wouldn't have survived.
Now that he says it, I guess he's right. I have been hearing a mysterious voice a few times, having weird premonitions. I even caught myself unconsciously talking when we were down in the shelter.
So, what are you folks gonna do now?
Good question. Do we investigate the soldier, the statues, or the project? Oh, is this going to determine things? If we investigate the project, then we'll know for sure, like, what probably set it off. Let's investigate the project in the shelter. I feel like that'll be the key to the mark. I guess we're back in it then. Hero's still kind of sulking, but she's at least recovered from her shock.
We all share the same fate. I probably should have said investigate the statue.
Because the statue's technically our spirit, and we want to figure out how to put it to peace.
Hey, we all share the same fate. It's too late to try and run away.
Yep, you should find it there. Heart of everything that's causing the curse. You need that to stop the cannon soldier. That's what my gut's telling me.
What are you going to do then?
I'm full now, so I'm gonna go take a nap in that park nearby.
There's beds upstairs, Banshee.
I'll sit and wait until you fellas do something about that soldier.
Wait just a minute, you old fart. Did we just say that it's too late to run away?
Okay, I get it. Well, you folks did feed me, so I guess I can help you.
New info was sent to the Spirit Fair, the underground shelter's inhabitant other. Woo! Alright, let us look at this and then we will end the episode. Alright, we got an underground shelter key. Key Banshee found when he was exploring a shelter. Label on it says it's from an army facility. We got this rusty army sword. An army sword discovered and disposal of that, abandoned in a room that fills water, has caused the entire blade to rush. I'm guessing that each of these are probably going to only have like one. Oh no, this one's. Pardon. This one says infinity. But I have my doubts. Alright. We got that out of the way. Let's see what else we can find about this cannon soldier. Alright, there's some passage, a bell in the intersection, looks dead end, iron door flickers in and out, for whatever reason, I'm the only one who can see it. I can't believe this. Do I really have some sort of spiritual power? Pose spiritual with the spiritual, so do I have to use a sacred object, or maybe sacred objects are effective against spiritual beings? Better remember that. Okay, do I have any sacred objects outside the bells, though? Underground shelter inhabitant. Somehow we make it out of the freezing water trap in the disposal vat and return to the mansion with a strange homeless man calling himself Shimi-o. He's been living in that shelter for about 10 years now, and he has surprising info. He says he saw Zukawa going in and out, and then saw a Buddha statue walking around. He tells us of some research documents he had to burn for warmth. They detailed something called the Heavenly Buddha Project, some mumbo-jumbo about using spiritual power to make a statue into a weapon. They gathered numerous sacred objects, including a massive number of statues and a shrine in each city. There was no way it'd work. The war was almost over, but it moved. The spirit weapon, named the Cannon Soldier, moved. The moving Cannon Soldier went berserk and sheltered and killed people. Those who escaped had a scar, most likely the mark. What's alarming, though, hard to believe, is the walking statue Banshee saw. And that's when he got the mark. Which means the Cannon Soldier is moving once more. That might be why Damon and Hero, descendants of those involved, now have the mark as well. It's unclear what made the soldier move, past or present, but we have to find a way to stop it. Maybe there are records of how they stopped it 50 years ago. Banshee doesn't remember. Only that some person with spiritual powers used something to do something. Spiritual versus spiritual, gotcha. I guess all we can do is search the shelter. I have to trust both my past and present self. Okay, yeah, we're good. Other than that. Alright, so thoughts and opinions so far. I don't know. It's setting up a good freaking atmosphere for it. And I like that we're actually getting, some proper plot around it this time, rather than, I said at the beginning, I felt like Miss Zoo's plot was lacking a bit, but I guess maybe we'll expand on her stuff a bit more as we find out what she did to make the soldier move. As such. And I find this one interesting. Oh, hey, that's an idea. Sorry. No, I find it interesting because this one is technically, how do I put this? So they say it's a walking Buddha statue, but they have these research records that talk about putting a female head on a male body or something. Yeah, that one. So, the question is that statues male and female, or people male and female? And stuff. I'm guessing people because of the corpses that we found. Unless the statue's taking heads with it. Which would probably fall in line with all the headless Buddha statues and all that. It would be hard to tell. Okay, but my point here is the interesting thing about that is male body would be strength, but the female head coupled with the whole little soul thing and the Kagura bell with the shrine maidens and what they were telling us earlier in the little cutscene would probably mean that it has the soul of a female if we're going off the whole head soul thing, right? So it's has the head of a shrine maiden and the body of a warrior? Is that what we're getting at with that? Because if it's a male, then the male would break it. But if it's a female, all that, then it would still be all good. I don't know what all that means just yet, but I feel like that's a definite connection that we can make there. And if not, I'm an idiot. But I am very much interested to see, because it seems like if we're getting flashes of our past self, then maybe this is the ghosty ghost that gave us our mark and stuff, because we haven't got any kind of like flash outside of, you know, the random talking to us stuff. So like, we have a serious connection here and with this underground shelter somehow, some way. Like, maybe... Oh, wait. Hold up. Yeah, okay, so he fills out the mark bearer list. But we still have so many lines. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more spots to go. And stuff. I know there's supposed to be like DLC with this limited edition thing that I got, all that, so I wonder if we're getting close to the end and stuff, because why give us our memories back and stuff? Maybe the DLC is what those slots are for? I don't know. It's that, but we'll have to just wait and find out. Alright, so next episode we're going to go back to the shelter with... I'm just going to hold on to Hero unless, you know, they tell us to go with somebody else, you know, through their subtle cues and all that, because I figure Shrine Maiden, blah blah blah, I need a woman on my team one way or another. And as wonderful as you guys are, and as entertaining as both of you are, you know, neither of you ladies. Okay. Not gonna be crude with it. Alright. So yeah, that's what we will do next episode. We're going to go to the shelter, see if we can figure out how to put this thing to peace, and hope for the best. So until then, like and subscribe if you want to, and thank you for watching.